HDFC standalone net profit also rose multifold to 9,544 odd crore rupees for the quarter ended June 2023, and you can see the positive impact on the stock. The stock is up 4% as we speak. 666 is the level where we are at. Mayuresh, what are your thoughts on this particular counter, LIC?
So Tanya, to a large extent, it's the other income that probably aided bottom line growth. But the company is still struggling in terms of both the gross premiums that we are speaking about and expectations in terms of matching up to what its counterparts are probably doing. So I think you might see a sentimental uptick based in terms of the bottom line growth that we have probably seen, greatly aided by the other income part. But within this pack, what stands out near the pivot levels as we speak on market space is SBI Life. Relatively better placed in terms of the product mix, relatively better placed in terms of the bank assurance that it has got through the entire SBI network, relatively better placed, in fact, the best place compared to the overall output expenses ratio, including commissions, at 7% compared to 19, 20, 22% for its counterpart, including HDFC with ICICI Group. And on an EV to embedded basis as well, I think reasonably valued compared to HDFC Life or even ICICI Group. So somewhere, I think at the pivot level within this insurance players, I think SBI Life probably stands at the pivot.
The market is focusing on when it comes to returns. And again, like I said, it's the PSU pack that is taking it away. NLC India, remember this is a lignite miner, up 4.5% at 135.85. IRC TC 3.6% higher, 670. NBCC 49.20 up 3.5%. SGVN 2.9% higher, 55.95. I can go on and on, Tanya. I have 70 PSU stocks in front of me, and I'll tell you just about 6-7 of them are in the red, and that's a minor profit booking happening. So 65 PSU stocks are in the green. Now comes the most difficult part. Mayuresh, first to you. What are your two stock picks in the PSU sector which might outperform over the medium term? And I'll also request Sudeep to get ready with his picks technically in the PSU space. Mayuresh, first to you.
So one, we spoke about Bank of Maharashtra within the PSU banking space. Our take is that there is much more steam to go, so I'll not repeat on that. And the second one would be within the power space itself, Shell sir. I think NTPC. I think any pullback should be taken as a buying opportunity. 2-3 things are happening here, which is very, very interesting. I think the entire transition from thermal to renewables over the next few years. 2030 target of almost 130 gigawatts, half of which will be covered by renewables. Thermal will still continue its good run over the next few years. And with the capabilities that they've probably got, expecting also mines to start contributing in terms of the captive use, should probably ensure that the EBITDA margins and the reported ROEs remain significantly higher. Add to that, I think, have a look in terms of how the dividend yield probably plays out. EPS, RS rating, top notch on our markets with app, and therefore I think NTPC on any pullback can also.
Coming back to you, Mr. Shah, and your top bets from the PSU pack.
My first bet from the PSU pack would be SJVN. Just one sec.
Yeah.
It would be NHPC, because what we've seen with NHPC, the stock has in the last few months, it was consolidating. Even since October 2022, it was consolidating between say 38 and 45. But post that, when it has given a breakout, it has not yet moved too far. So I feel that from the current, if we speak from the current scenario, also there is a decent upside that is available in the stock, because a lot of stocks like IRCON, RVNL, REC, PFC, they have moved significantly higher, not leaving too much of a space on the upside from a trading perspective. And the risk reward is also quite skewed over there. So I feel that from the current levels, if we have to pick up something, it can be a stock like NHPC, which can be bought with a 45 rupees stop loss on the downside. And we can see we can see an upside around 60-65 on the upside. So, and the second pick would be BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited. Now, we all know that how much of a push that the government is giving on the defense stocks, and and procuring the defense, and the defense industry is now on an up move. And technically also we've seen all these BEL, BEML, or HAL, and a host of other names moving in the last few months, and the stocks are not giving up the gains. And so even if it's a day like this when there is a profit booking, or from say last 5-7 days we have seen the indices under pressure, these stocks are still not giving up their gains. So it is in a way signaling some kind of an outperformance. And whenever the index will hold on, or stop, or we see this fall stopping on the downside, these stocks will continue start a fresh up move on their own. So I feel from the current levels also BEL can be bought with 123 stop loss from a medium term perspective, for a target of 150, 155 on the upside.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.